Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video today. We have a beautiful topic to talk about: 6 ways how spirit is talking to you. How often you feel that you're channeling something. Sometimes it feels like a divine inspiration. Sometimes it feels like we are channeling an ancient knowledge. We don't know where it came from, but we just feel intuitively inspired to make something out of it. Or how often we feel that in the midst of chaos, we experience an inner sense of support. Like out of nothing, we start to feel that we are supported, like there's a greater power looking over us. How often you feel like that? It's not something we experience frequently. Well, it depends of how much we are truly practicing nurturing the connection with our inner nature. Most people don't nurture that connection, and that's why most of those people describe like they feel often disconnected, even though we are never disconnected from the source. When we say the word spirit, what we are saying a creative source or God or universe, or however you want to express this beautiful source of creation. Today we'll be talking about 6 ways how spirit is talking to you. But before we start, I want to read a quick message for you. Every single day I write a quick message for you, which I post on my Instagram page and Facebook page, AttractPassion. You can go there and check it out, give me a follow, you can write me a message if you have anything to share. I really appreciate all your messages, and we're working hard to answer to all of you. So today's message goes like that. Think boldly about your life. There is so much more you're capable of. Don't limit yourself to the beliefs and mental concepts of your surroundings just because you can't see the possibility of your dreams coming true. When you decide to do something, everything will align for you at the right time. Be willing to take bold moves, my friend. This is a short message for you today. And if it resonates with you, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel, because it helps the algorithms to push this message to more people, to those who need to hear it. So thank you so much for that. And now we can go on. We'll talk about everything, and maybe even this message was a synchronicity for you, like something you needed to hear. That's how the spirit is talking to us. Sometimes it is using people in our lives to express to us, for us, something we need to know. So the first way how the spirit is talking to you is through intuition. What is intuition? Intuition is your inner sensing, inner feeling. Intuition is a powerful way in which spirit can communicate with us. It's that some people call it a gut feeling or inner knowing, inner voice that guides us in the right direction and help us make decisions that align with our highest possible good. More we nurture that connection with that inner sensation through meditation and practices where we connect with ourselves in quietness. So we kind of detach from that mental chatter, and we in tune with our bodies, like what we feel on that deep heart level that we need, that we desire for our highest possible good. That's how you in tune with your intuition. And that's where you will notice that the source is always there for you, always speaking through you, helping you, guiding you, supporting you. Pay attention to it. The second way how spirit is talking to you is through dreams, through deep, vivid dreams. How often you have a dream that you can't fully explain, like from where or how is it possible that you have such a interesting and profound imagination? How is it possible to have so interesting dreams? Dreams can be a powerful way in which spirit communicates with you. And often in dreams we may experience certain messages or symbols or certain insights that just help us to navigate ourselves through life. If you're often experiencing this kind of dreams, sometimes we may be dreaming about a certain person that passed away, and for a long time we wanted to finish a relationship with that person. Maybe it may be your parent or your grandparent or a person that was really close to you, and you felt like you have something unfinished, or you want to ask that person something, but you felt like there was never the right time, and then you had a dream, and in that dream you were able to ask that person that special thing, and you woke up in the morning and you were like, am I just making that up? No, you're not making it up. That's how the source is talking to you. Sometimes the source uses certain people that are memories of people that are familiar to you, because that's the easiest way to communicate with you and to help you to become your greatest version. So always pay attention to that. If you're having this kind of profound dreams, what I would suggest to you is to write them down. In the morning, write them down, because what happens when we start writing our dreams down, we start strengthening the memory of our dreams, and more of the symbols and memories and messages from the dream will come while we are writing it. This is a powerful practice. Not everyone remembers their dreams, so don't feel bad if you don't experience that. There are so many different ways you may communicate with the source, with God, with the universe. So don't feel bad. You can just choose another way. So it's just simple as that, right? But dreams are a powerful way how the source or the spirit is talking to you. The third way is through synchronicities. How often you're experiencing synchronistic events in your life that you somehow can't explain. This sometimes can be, repetitive numbers, or for example, hearing a song on the radio that seems to have a message for you. How often it happens to you? Or you randomly pass by a stranger who has a short but sweet saying on the shirt, and you've just paid attention to it, and it brought a generous smile on your face, like be happy or something like that, or truth, or joy, or sometimes those messages are really short, but it just feels that something called us to see it. How often you experience something like that? Those are what we call synchronicities. Synchronicity is when two seemingly unrelated events happen at the same time, often with a symbolic meaning. That's the kind of explanation of synchronicity. But I call synchronicities as science from the universe, that you've been called or reminded that whatever kind of changes you're intending to do, or you're already doing that, synchronicities are reminding you that you're doing it right, that you are supported. So synchronicities are like feedbacks from the universe that you're doing it right, and focus on what brings you the greatest sense of feeling good, of feeling kind of joyful about whatever you're intending to do, or whatever brings you that kind of a sensation. That's how the universe is often navigating you through life. So always pay attention to what feels good, what brings you that highest sensation of feeling good. Some people say good is God, right? Feeling good is feeling God. And that is a beautiful saying. that we can use here, because better we feel, more we feel connected with the source. And what I've experienced through my life and through my journey is that more I feel joyful, more I feel creative. And what is creativity? Creativity is the language of this universe. Like through creativity, we are expressing something new or forming something new, creating a higher order of something that wants to be expressed here in this dimension. So more we are joyful, more we feel good about life, more creative we become, and it just feels like we are in that direct contact, like we become God, we become the universe, we become the source, living in this physical body so we can fully express ourselves. That is a beautiful way of living our lives. So synchronicities are a way how the spirit is talking to you. The fourth way is when you see symbols. Any kind of symbols that are kinda reminding you of something important you need to know. It depends of what kind of knowledge and memories and beliefs you have. So sometimes spirit or the source may be using science and symbols to communicate with us. You know, sometimes those may be certain specific animals or any kind of symbolism that is kind of reminding you of something special. Or other times it may be repetitive numbers, and for some people it's finding coins or feathers. How often you experience feathers in completely unusual places? That's something that happens to me so often, like in a certain closed space, in a room or somewhere, I find a small feather on the floor, and every time I see that, I experience an intense gratitude, like out of nowhere, and I just say, oh, thank you, life. So how often you experience that? Those are all signs and symbols how the spirit is talking to you, that you're supported, that you're never alone here. Even when it feels hard, you can always get back to yourself. Stop distracting yourself with nonsense and get back to yourself. When you need space, provide it to yourself. When you need peace, provide it to yourself. When you need quietness, provide it to yourself. When you need change, provide it to yourself. Ask yourself, what do I truly need right now? What my soul desires to be completely fulfilled right now? And provide it to yourself. Only you can do it, right? Only you can do it. Say to yourself, I am willing to listen to myself. You can also write it in the comment section, or if you have any story related to today's topic, write it in the comment section, because often when people see that other people are also experiencing something like that, they open up, they notice, well, I'm not going crazy, I'm actually just experiencing synchronicities and messages from the source. So you're not the only one, there's so many people out there. So the fifth way how spirit is talking to you is through physical sensations. Physical sensations such as tingling, or sometimes we experience goosebumps out of nowhere, like in the middle of the day, out of nowhere you experience a sensation of goosebumps, and then you feel that energy flow traveling from the base of your spine to the center of your head, through your neck, and you don't know what's going on, but you just feel good. How often you experience that? Or sometimes people experience a change in temperature. Those are all signs that the source is speaking to you. It basically all depends of how open we are and what are our natural senses. You know, what senses are more increased for us? Some people are more visual or visually open or visually sensitive, and those people often experience visions. Like, it's really easy for me to experience a vision. I can go into meditation, I set an intention, like, give me what I need to manifest here as a painting for people, to inspire them or to bring a certain message through art. And every time I do it, I will get a vision in my meditation. That's how all my paintings are created. But for other people, they sense voices, or they sense a feeling, like an intuitive knowing, or sometimes people experience messages. Those are all different ways how we may channel a message or wisdom from that great source. And however you experience it, often we sense it on a physical level as well. Like, when I have this profound inner mystical experiences, I experience a change in temperature of my body. Usually I become really hot, like I start sweating, and it feels like I would just finish a good workout. That's because the energy in the body rises so much that it starts warming up and kind of completely shifting its energy, and it's profound. So if you're experiencing those things out of nowhere, it's a way how the spirit is talking to you. And if it is happening, just take time and see what is coming up as an insight, as a thought, as an inspiration, or an idea, like maybe what you should focus on, or what you should do, or what you should change. Always when you experience any kind of a synchronicity, or that kind of a symbolic or physical sensation, pay attention to what may be arising within you, within your mind, within your heart. Never ignore that. The sixth way, and the last one for today, how the spirit is talking to you, is through messages from others. This video may be a message for you. So often I receive a message from many people, how they've experienced exactly what they needed to hear in one of my videos. And it happens so many times because that's how we experience this kind of messages, right? Sometimes we just hear something that we needed to hear. Like before I said, sometimes we hear something in music. Sometimes we go outside and we just hear somewhere a glimpse of a certain conversation of something we needed to hear. And sometimes it's through our friends or through our family members. Spirit may use other people to communicate with us. And these messages can come from, from anyone, even strangers sometimes, and may contain important insights or guidance that we need to hear. So, how often it happens to you that you're in a conversation, and when a friend of yours asks you something, out of nowhere you get an insight or something you just know that you need to say to that person, and then both of you experience goosebumps. How often it happens to you? That's the way how the spirit is talking to you or through you for that special person. And vice versa, it happens so often and we don't know what's going on. Well, if we would know what's going on, maybe we would appreciate those insights even more. Maybe we would take greater action with what we receive. Or maybe we would start appreciating our connection with nature and with people around us even more. Maybe, just maybe, we would notice that we are all coming from the same source and that we are all family here, helping each other to grow, to inspire, to become our greatest versions. And if we truly notice that, I think we can create a beautiful harmony between all of us. So pay attention if that is happening to you, and always ask yourself, what can you learn in that sensation, or what it is bringing you? Maybe not immediately, maybe over the day, maybe just before you will go to sleep, a clarity will hit you. Meditate on that, journal on that, ask yourself what happened, and play with it, be creative with it. You never know what kind of insights may be revealed to you and where those beautiful synchronicities may take you if you truly take bold actions with it, like I said at the beginning. So my friends, I hope you found something valuable in today's message. I hope that today's painting inspired you in some way. And if you would like to get a piece of it, go and check out our Etsy shop, I Draw My Passion. You can find the link in the description of this video. Go there and check it out. Thank you so much for your support. With all your purchases, you're supporting this mission so we can keep up working on what we're doing. Thank you so much. And my friends, stay beautiful, stay creative, stay magnificent. Till next time, one love.